for the Resistance. You have been marked for decommission. Please forfeit your mind. You will never feel alive again. You are forever lost inside. You are forever lost inside.
I was doing this all for you.
Wow, that was nice. Welcome to
That's
Q
awesome.
Media Live. It's nice to be back. I want to thank Catatonia for being on the show last time. That was the second time they've been on the show, and it was nice to talk to them again. I'll be seeing them actually in about a week for the first time. It's been a long time since they've been on the first time, and then they were on I think episode 36 the first time, and then last time episode 153. So it's been a minute since they've been here, but it was nice to chat with them. But that band that I just played for the intro. They're called Dragonfly Effect. I was gonna mess it up again. Dragonfly Effect. It's a tongue twister. But they just confirmed that they will be on the show on the 18th. We haven't confirmed a time yet, but I'll post it once we get that and all their info and all that stuff. They're a very good band. I really like their music. That song was called Lost Inside. Tonight I'm so happy. I have Diamonds to Dust from Poughkeepsie, New York. I've never had a band from Poughkeepsie. Never heard of Poughkeepsie. I've heard of it, but it's spelled very, very tricky. But welcome in, guys. It's very nice to have you on the show.
Hey, nice to be here. Thanks for inviting us.
And Harmon's joining us again tonight. He's not tired of me anymore. He's sick of me. I went up to visit him, and it was nice to hang out with him. And very good steak dinner. His lady she knows her way around a steak. I'll tell you that much. It's very good stuff. Then we had like a Halloween show. We tried to do the Halloween show, and I'm sorry, Harmon, I can't get it to download from YouTube's not agreeing with me. So I don't know if there's much I can do with it anyway because the audio was so.
It
Whatever.
was cursed.
It was. It was. I think it was your house is haunted, Harmon.
It could be.
But I mean, it was such a good show too. I mean, we were doing our best, and we knew that there was a problem, and we still talked, and everybody could hear everything we were saying, even when we weren't meaning to talk to them. And it was. I know what it was, and it was my fault. But so we're gonna have to do it again, Harmon.
That's fine.
Pick a Halloween day. Do we want to do Halloween again?
We'll just pick a different holiday.
we can't wait till next year.
Yeah.
And I'm already doing a Thanksgiving show, so we might have to do like Christmas Eve or something.
It's Christmas, New Year's. I mean, we can make up our own holiday.
Yeah, but I take a break after Christmas. I need a break from this. You know, it's been a long year, Herman. I can't. You know. But it's nice to have you guys in. How is it? Is it snowing up there yet? I know you're a lot farther north than I am, and well, I mean, Harmon's. I'm sure it's getting ready to snow there. He's more towards you, but is it? Are you guys still in like spring or fall? I mean, or is it? Has it changed?
To be honest, it was like 75 degrees yesterday, so we don't know what our weather is. It's like one day it's ice cold, the other day it's summer.
Yeah, it's pretty much like that here too. But man, when it gets cold, like in the middle of like January, I think last year was like -7 here. I didn't even know my truck could register -7 on the little thermometer. I didn't know that was. I mean, I thought it was just I didn't know that there was a minus symbol.
The weather looks like Powerball numbers over here.
You guys didn't win, did you? Anything? Did you
No, no, we don't play. I'm not risking that.
did you put your hand in the pot?
Nah, I should have, but
I mean,
What are the odds?
you'd be out like what, $2 or something like that if you.
Yeah.
I guess somebody did win it, and there's several. I don't know anything about the lottery. Did you guys vote today? I voted today. I even have the sticker to prove it. Today was
I'm
lottery
not
day.
getting political.
No, I'm not getting political. I'm just asking you. I'm just
Good
asking.
answer.
I-
Good
I-
answer.
you know,
I voted
Professional
too,
answer right there.
but
you're supposed to put it on your shirt, Harmon. You're supposed to put it on.
Like
I
I-
voted today.
I cannot confirm or deny that statement.
The accusations that have been
I
made.
don't, I don't like getting into politics either. It's a what is it, Harmon? It's a tricky road to go.
well, yeah. Well, anything. I mean, there's a couple non-topics you don't want to talk about, and that's one of them.
Like the president and yeah. I mean,
Mhm.
gas prices. No, okay, we won't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, people
Speaking of
get a
gas
little
prices,
too
Speaking
too
of gas
heated
prices,
over some of those topics.
You guys have just
Yeah.
released an album fairly recently, correct?
The full album comes out next Saturday, November
Brandon did say
19th.
that. Yes. And it's called I can't remember the name of it at this point.
Amidst the Hallowed and the Vanquished. It actually took me a second to remember that too.
Now I was telling you before we went live, the music is right down my alley because it's metal and it's energy and it's you just want to throw things in a nice way. And it's like you just want to dance with a cat and you're just like but it's the vocals that it's tough for me to get into because it's not something I normally listen to. Yes, I listen to things where there's screaming involved, but there's also singing.
hmm
Tell me a little bit about how you got to that, because I know you were doing some other things. I was reading some other interviews you had done, and there's a bit of a past to the band. You want to dive all into that? Of course.
So for the most part, the sound that we have now is kind of due to our vocalist Christian, who by the way did not show up today. We love him regardless, but he actually one day we were just like playing around like at band practice, and he just said, hey, why don't you try doing like a deathcore song? And just for fun, we were just messing around, and I went to the studio and I was just like, it came out not half bad, and then here we are.
It's very, 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 very deathcore. Like it's Harmon. You had a chance to listen to it? I'm sure. What's your opinion of Harmon's? Harmon's. I can't even talk to him. Harmon's in a band called The Hated, which is his brother and his lady, and
awesome.
they do a lot of screaming also. But yours is a little bit different. But tell me maybe the difference. Is there a difference of screaming? I don't know what I'm talking about, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, there's so many varieties of everything, and it all depends on obviously like the band, what they're after. I mean, like, and what's cool though is once you develop that voice, you can take it anywhere with any type of music, and they're gonna recognize, oh, that's him doing that. Like if you see all the guest vocalists, like I've been really into, like we just saw Bring Me the Horizon a couple weeks ago in Pittsburgh. We listen to Ole Sykes. He jumps on all kinds of different tracks, and you hear him, and you're like, whoa, that's him though. You know what I mean? He can do like pretty much anything, screaming, singing. So he's very versatile, but that's him. And the same thing with, their music, my music, and anybody else's. Once you find that, you can put that with pretty much anything, and you're going to recognize that that's their band. And I know we talked about that with music before. With another band, they were trying to find like a genre, and I was like, who cares what genre? You can't try to fit in. You have to be yourself, and then wherever you land, that's where you land. If you're trying to fit in, I think you're doing it wrong. You know what I mean?
There's so many genres. I mean, under the rock genre, there's like prog, and then there's metal,
hard rock. Yeah, there's
progressive metal. I mean, there's so many. We had when I had AJ DeFario from Where Wolves. That's horror core or something like that. I've never heard of that stuff.
Well, that's actually funny you mentioned that, because that's what I've been listening to. But I've been listening to Murder Dolls. Old school Joey Jordison, Wednesday 13th, Trip Eisen. Like And that's like, I asked the kid at the gym actually before I came back home, and I was like, "Do you ever listen to them?" He's like, "No." I'm like, "I wouldn't think you would," but I said it sounds like Alice Cooper and Motley Crue, but like a modern style, like meshed together.
It's crew core.
I mean?
Crew core.
And it's just catchy, and it's, like I said, but it's different though. And I mean, I can't listen to that every day of every week because I can't do it. You know what I mean? Like I have music where I'm like, okay, well, I'm in the mood to hear something different, and like you said, you listen to like Perfect Circle or listening to Tool. We saw them live this year too. Like I go from that to we saw Machine Gun Kelly live in Pittsburgh.
And then Garth Brooks. I mean, you're just all over the place.
No country. No offense, but I can't do it.
Where do you, who's your all's main influence, do you think?
Countries has, well, if I may, can I speak on the subject?
Yeah.
I mean, can you hear me okay? Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
I would classify us, we're a conglomeration, if I can speak well, of influences. We each have our own individual thing. Christian loves the deathcore stuff and he's phenomenal at it. We all try to give everybody air and, an avenue in order to express themselves. And that's where we're at. Like I do the lead guitar stuff. Barry's great with what he does. Melman's great with what he does. We all try to express ourselves in the best way to create the best product. That's what we do.
Really good stuff.
So it's not necessarily deathcore. It's not necessarily metalcore. We just try to create the best music we can collectively.
It's dustcore. Dustcore is what it is.
Dustcore, exactly. That's what we do. Exactly.
You guys, I'm going to take a listen to Survivor's Torment because I want to, the folks that are watching that maybe not have heard of you guys, just give them a little taste of what you guys are about. Tell me a little bit about the song. Where did the name come from? What's the lyrics about, things like that.
Whew. All right, so the song itself is about I can't mention the person. So when I do write certain lyrics, sometimes they come from another person. It'll be another person's story, and I always get permission to write it. So it's it was taken to the extreme, but basically it's about a person who was essentially abused, but kind of in a different way. So they ended up having to bury a loved one. But because they were so psychologically damaged, they couldn't tell, because it was about euthanasia. They had to pull the plug. But they couldn't tell if their loved one, this was the last act of cruelty that was done to them, forcing them to take that person's life. So it was just a weird take. And the job that I work, unfortunately, I can't mention what it is, but that happened to the person. So, and there are all sorts of messed up from it. And that's where I got the story from. And I was just like, I'm like, I don't know if I should write it, but I figured why not? Because there's probably somebody else who, is out there mentally abused or going through something cruel, and, just wanted to let people know that, there are other people going through something like that, and they're kind of not alone. I can't say if it gets better or not if you face something like that, but essentially that's what the song is about.
That's me and Harmon talk about that a lot, with other guests as well, about when you write a song and it's about something deep to you, but you're not sure to write about it at all, but it might help somebody. Somebody might be able to pick something out of there that hey, I feel that, or that's like the most rewarding thing is if somebody, even if somebody doesn't tell you, but it makes you feel better about doing it, about the situation. If that's
Yep.
But this is Survivor's Torment by the Dustcore Band. Check it out, badass. What? What happened? God, it's so different listening to it in headphones than it is like just my
Mhm.
goodness. I don't know what to say. I mean, it's badass, but it's like that ending part where all of a sudden there's a choir happening, and it's like, oh, okay. Finally they've calmed down just for a little bit, and then all of a sudden, just nuts.
Yeah, that's what people love, man. They just love the whole in your face,
Well,
heaviness
it's not
and
in your face.
brutality.
It's in your face, but then it melts your face, and you don't know what to do. You're just like paralyzed. It's crazy. That's so nuts. I don't even know how you would write a whole like song. I don't even know Harmon. What do you got? I have
Nah,
no
like-
idea what to say.
Like, nah, just listening to it, I see like from what I hear, like automatically was like old school, like Cradle of Filth in there. You know what I mean? Influences, Motionless in White and Shadow of Intent. Like those are the three bands. They're like not all of it. But
That guttural.
to me though, there's certain aspects of like the vocals, there's certain aspects of the guitar playing, the drumming, the pianos, and like that really dark, that sound. Those are the bands that like automatically that I heard. Like I said, I know you guys aren't trying to sound like them.
No, they're
you
trying
guys
to sound like dumb as the dust.
yeah, that's what I mean. Like they're definitely
That's
unique. And like I said, the everything you're doing is it's dope. You know what I mean? But as far as what I hear, as far as influences, on my ear, that's what I hear. And like I
I
said,
don't know. I was hearing some
all
Frank
good-
Sinatra in there also.
Yeah.
Like there's a little bit of I don't know. Maybe it was just me, but no, I'm kidding.
yeah.
Now, see, Barry. Now you say you did some vocals also, right?
Mhm.
Tell me you're the one going with a real deep.
No, that's not me. That's all Christian. I gave up once he joined the band. I gave up doing vocals because I can't do them properly to
Yeah.
begin with. So after an extended period of time, my throat starts hurting. So which tells me I'm not doing it properly. So
Now
I'll stick
his throat has to be hurting after something like this. I mean, this is.
he says it doesn't.
How many times have I said that, Harmon, to bands that have a screamer? I guess.
Yeah.
How do you survive one song, let alone like 10 seconds of it, but a whole song, and then the drum, I'd be done. I'd be like, all right, guys, that's into practice, right? Because I'm good.
He's like,
It sounds unreal. So he's doing all that whole range of.
Mhm.
So the gutturals down to the.
Yep,
Great.
that's all him.
I don't know what to. I don't even know what to say. I mean, it's just like, where is he? Is he a lot? Like, is he a real person? You know what I mean? It's like it's nuts. It's like the drummer. When I was talking about the instrumental album, that's when I first heard of you guys was the instrumental EP, and it's just like, is this one of those drum tracks on a computer? That's what I was thinking. But it was because it was just speed drumming. Is it called speed drumming? I don't know.
Well, fortunately for him, our drummer can play it, but this is, one of our more challenging songs. Isn't that right, Whitty? He loves playing that song.
I'm not talking about it. I hate this song with a passion. I love it, but I hate playing it. It's because I just picked up bass like a year and a half ago, maybe.
Yeah.
Almost 2 years. The first time I ever picked up a bass. And because I used to play drums. And Melvin, the drummer, was like, yeah, we need a bass player. And I was like, but I play drums. He goes, it's probably the same thing. So then he's like, yeah, go out and get a bass and we'll see. And then all of a sudden, I was coming to practice and then coming to practice. And then all of a sudden, here I am. And now he's going to be playing stuff like this.
I mean, yeah, that's well. You pretty much are. The drums and the bass work together, just like in any other band. Correct? Is that how you guys kind of?
Yeah. Well, so the funny thing is, when these two try to explain something to me, how to play it, like to the rhythm of how it's played, my head is just like in 7 different directions. And then Melvin will play it. Melvin will play it really fast, or like on the drums, and I'll get it right off of him playing it. I'll play it perfectly to him. But when they try to explain it to me, I'm like, what do I do?
In this part, you just go, and in this part, you go,
Pretty much.
Hey, Have you guys done like an extended tour at all? Have you been able to tour the countryside at all?
Nope,
No.
not at all. It is with the way our jobs and everything is set up is, and I've heard a lot of people have asked us to do one, but financially it's just not viable. We've done a few weekenders, but mostly tri-state area,
Yeah.
PA, New Jersey, New York, Connecticut, around those areas. We'll probably branch out a little further, but outside of that, nothing we can do until like we actually get our finances in order and, maybe have an actual van, taking, 2-3 different cars just to, go down to Florida to play 1 or 2 shows is not financially viable.
Yeah, I think a lot of bands struggle with that too. You really want to do it, but it's just like, we wouldn't be able to get back. It's like, you have to really sit down and think about, food, lodging,
Yeah.
van, or no, and gas prices.
Yeah,
That's
we
why
would
it
have
was
to
so
be.
important to vote today. Today was election day, everyone. I don't know why I'm talking like that. I voted today.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to circle my nipple, but maybe I did. Today was election day. And I voted. Anyway, I did my due diligence.
The due diligence was
Hey,
done.
I have a very exciting weekend coming up. I don't mean to take away from the dust, but just give me this moment. Just give me this moment for a second. I won't say anything about it for the rest of the show. Well, I can't guarantee that, but so on Saturday, okay. I don't know why I'm whispering, but I'm kind of drumming it up a little bit. So Saturday, come on, Harmon, give me some kind of like a guttural scream or something. Build it up. I don't know. So Saturday, there's this band called Flaw that was around in the late '90s, 2000s, and very good band. I had Chris Volz, lead singer, on the show a few weeks ago, and very nice guy. I can't wait to meet him. But they're coming to our little town here in Clarksburg, West Virginia, to do a show. And it's I'll get to meet him and the band and stuff. That'll be fun. I'm going to be emceeing that show. And Fall of Babylon is a kind of a newer band out of Pittsburgh. Some younger guys. They're going to be opening, and Scare Tape. From Clarksburg, just some local guys are going to be opening the entire night up on Saturday. So Saturday at I believe it starts at 8, 7:30, 8, something like that. Come early, hang out with me. But I get to MC. But I don't get to introduce Flaw. They have a rider, and there's certain things that, and I don't know what I would say anyway. I probably come to tears and be like, this is Flaw. Thank you for this opportunity. But I'm not gonna do that. But it's a fundraiser for my friend Sean's organization that he's involved with. He's actually the president. It's the Historic Clarksburg West Virginia Cemetery Alliance, where they or Cemetery Preservation Alliance. Preservation. So like older cemeteries, we have a crap load of them. I'm sure you guys do too. Where they just, instead of letting them go, like grow up and stuff, they go out and they they fix the tombstones and they mow it, and weed eat and all that stuff. So that's what they do. So it's a big fundraiser for them, and so that's really cool. So we're looking forward to that. It's gonna be, I don't know what I'm gonna say about anything. But Sean's like, you can talk about your show. I'm like what? What am I gonna say? I do a podcast. I started doing this podcast during the pandemic because I was bored. And I mean, it's boring.
Hey, listen, there's a lot of things that came positively out of the
I
pandemic.
did
So
get to meet the dust. I did get to meet. No, I mean, yeah, I'll say something about it. I just want to give him the opportunity to talk about what we're there for. What the night's about and everything. And I think it was awesome that he just basically just emailed Fall and said, hey, would you guys want to come down and do this benefit show? And they're like, yes. But yeah, we had Chris on, the lead singer Chris Bowles. We had him on a few weeks ago, and he really nice guy. He was it's funny. He was I was like, I know you can't tell us exactly where you're at, but can you, like, what state are you in? He said Wisconsin. I said, is it really as cheesy as they say? I got and then, like I had co-hosts with. They didn't even laugh. I laughed at myself. I thought it was pretty damn funny. They didn't even think it was fun. Harmon, come on. Harmon laughed, didn't you?
I did.
I did, and that was it.
Then I turned it off.
yeah. Oh, he's into the stupid jokes again.
Yeah.
But no, that was fun. So anyway, I just had to kind of push that out there. Push. Get your tickets now. Okay,
Tickets.
back to the
If I was
dust.
in the area, I'd buy some.
What is it? What happened?
Said if I was in the area, I'd probably buy one.
Well, you can just buy one anyway, and then Harmon will go for you. Are you coming down, Harmon? I know you were talking about coming down. Barry said he would buy you a ticket.
Okay. Yeah.
Only if Barry's buying.
Yeah.
Bring the kids with you. I know you're going to say the kids don't have a babysitter. It's an all ages show. It's going to be.
There's no
very
way.
informative for the kids.
There's no way I'm sitting in the car for that long driving with them.
Bring your helicopter,
Yeah. Yeah. I wish I had.
man, or jetpack. Was it jetpack that everybody wishes they had?
It's too cold for a jetpack, so I'll go with the
No way.
helicopter.
Well, yeah, but I don't know. Be a lot quicker. Whatever. I know you don't want to come down here. You want me to drive there, but it's really not.
Bring
Is
bring
it
Flaw
really
up here.
flat? Is Poughkeepsie really flat? Like, you know, we have a lot of mountains here in West Virginia, of course, the mountain state. But is it flat? Like just straight roads and no curves or anything?
You're not gonna
No.
be surfing.
Nah.
It's what?
You won't be surfing. There's no surf.
Well, I mean, like
Yes.
flat, like driving wise. Like, is it like are you just? does it
There's
all-
mountains. Absolutely. But most of the roads are pandered like around the mountains. So
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
Going
I've
up
been to like
mountains a lot.
I've been up to the Adirondacks, like up near Albany, that area. I've been up that way. That's very mountainous, like more than here, I think.
yeah, I
What's-
mean we're in a valley. So picture the
Yeah.
bottom of a valley. That's where we are. You're down. you
You're
know?
also. This is kind of a funny question, but when you go up on a mountain, like if you're driving or whatever, jetpack or
Mhm.
whatever, do your ears pop?
Yeah.
All the
You
time.
get a lot of that.
Yes.
Yep.
Yep.
I don't get that. We're just because we're up and down here. We're just up. And down. Our bodies are used to it, you know.
Mhm.
Whenever we leave for a show and we get on like the main highway, which is 84, depending on which way we're going, our ears pop because you go up out towards Connecticut. If we're going towards Connecticut every single time, you go up this really steep hill and your ears pop. Or the other way is not as bad because you're just going over a bridge and you're just out.
Mhm.
You're not really going up. So like that's towards like what, Pennsylvania?
Yeah, Pennsylvania or Jersey.
Yeah, if
Connecticut.
you're going that way.
Anywhere really.
No, Connecticut's the other way.
Doesn't 95 run
Either
up
way.
that way? Does 95 run up towards your way? 95 is like north south.
No, we have to go like an hour up the Taconic to get to 95.
Hey, it's
95 goes
politics.
up.
We're talking directions. You know what I mean?
I'm just like, they're
Yeah, so
better
we-
than that at me because I don't know directions. I put it in my GPS and I'm like, all right, I'm
Me
good
and
to go.
Woody have a good sense of direction. I can see me.
We have this one parkway called the Taconic State Parkway, and it is a death sentence. And it's
Why so?
on-
Why so?
because the road is like super narrow and it's a 55-mile-an-hour road and people fly on it.
Yeah, they don't get
Yes,
And-
they do.
There is no regard for human safety for people that drive on that road. And
It's not one
I
of those ones you wanna, like,
saw-
cross at night in the middle of the night. You don't want to like run across it or anything.
I saw a tweet
No.
that was
A tweet?
like on Twitter, like a tweet.
A Twitter? Yeah, yeah. Gotcha.
Yeah. So somebody made a post saying the 5 most dangerous roller coasters in the world. It was like King to Ka, blah, 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 something in California. And then number 1 was Taconic State Parkway.
Ah, that's hilarious. I love that.
Because you'll be doing like easy, like 65 miles an hour to keep up with traffic. And all of a sudden there's this like 90-degree turn at like 55
Yeah.
miles an hour and people are taking it.
Mhm.
It's like,
Yeah.
it's accident central. Like it's like
like the Autobahn, only in New York, right?
Yep.
pretty
Yeah,
much.
just
Curbs.
buses, trucks, all flying down 55,
Yeah,
60
so
miles an hour.
because it's a parkway, there's not supposed to be 18-wheelers on it, but you'll occasionally you'll see like an 18-wheeler go flying down, and then you'll see him pulled over like halfway up the road. It's hilarious. And there's big signs that say no tractor trailers, and people are like, "Oh, I didn't see that."
Nobody pays attention to signs. I mean,
Nah, it's a
Um,
sign.
speaking of signs, I was looking on my Google Maps on my way to Harmon's when I was up there a couple weekends ago. There's a road. He's smiling because he knows what I'm about to say. And you should be embarrassed for having. I mean, you should go get this changed. It's called Blue Ball Road. Ball Road. It's not like it's BAUGH or something. It's Blue Ball. That's what it is. Blue Ball Road.
That's the other town away from me. I have no relationship with that.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. He knew about it as soon as I sent him the picture. He's like, "Oh yeah, that is no, Blue Ball Road." Hey, speaking of blue balls, no, I'm kidding. Plight of the Wicked. Tell me what this is about, if you will, as it were. What's Plight of the Wicked about?
Well, what do you guys think it's about? You know, because that one is because Brandon wrote it. He kind of left it up for also interpretation. So, you know, we try to let other people interpret it the way they see it. If you look at it from like a Christian mindset, you know, it's exactly what it says. You know, what do you think is going to happen if you're wicked?
No, I meant to say this while we were talking about genres. You guys are a Christian band, correct? Do you identify as a solely Christian band?
We're a Christian band, but also one thing we also state is like we spread like positivity and we're here to share our experiences because there's a lot of things that we also do that people get pissed off about because they're just like, oh, you're a Christian band, you can't necessarily write a song about this. And I'm like, I'm gonna write a song about whatever I
want to write about.
Yeah. You know, so you're not gonna stop me from writing what I want to write about. But you know, you know, I'd say most of our beliefs are within that realm. You know, I can't speak for everybody, I have to speak for myself.
Sure, yeah.
You know.
We've had people flip out on us in like comments about cursing one time. I think we said like a few, like it wasn't even like anything crazy, but we were doing a live stream on the way to a show in Binghamton. And like we were doing a live on Instagram and somebody commented and freaked out because like, I guess somebody said like a curse word or two. And it was like,
yeah, I don't think we even swore. I think we said like the word damn. Or something
like that. It wasn't anything worth like freaking out over, and somebody lost it, and I was like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah, I'm just like, I'm like, I had to actually go back and listen to it just so I can
see what was going on right there or something. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, did we say anything? And I'm pretty sure I was the one who said it as well. I'm like, I don't think I said. I'm like, really?
That's the exact reason I don't like to get on Facebook because Facebook is just a whole. It sucks. Facebook just sucks. It's like somebody will post something and you know that they want a reaction. They want people to comment, but then when you comment, they just attack you. You know, it's like, well, why would you post it if you don't want anybody to say anything? But they want attention. They want attention. Mm-hmm. Are you guys on the TikTok?
Yes, we are.
Are you? I'm on there too. You know, Keep Me Alive's on there, but I haven't updated anything in a long time.
Yeah.
So much other things to do.
TikTok is kind of a cesspool, so we kind of just post music and fun related stuff.
There's a lot, I mean, social media in itself, you know, it doesn't matter what platform. There's just a whole. It's all a cesspool, really. It's just a obsess, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Obsess. I don't know. I kind of got away from the topic here, but we're gonna play Plight of the Wicked.
Oh, yeah.
The Wicked social media or something. I don't know. This is Diamonds to Dust with Plight of the Wicked.
Paradise
I'm worn out, guys. I don't know if I can continue the show. My creep.
Sorry.
I'm almost through whatever something over there. Something. I almost threw something. It's just nuts. I've got to say. Out of the 153 other shows that I've done, this is the hardest music I think I've ever had on the show. I've had some hard things. I've had some Finland bands, some this band in Sweden, they were tough. Yeah, but I've got to say this has got to be the hardest. Just I don't want to punch anything because I'm a nice guy, but I just don't know what else to do. You know what I mean? It's just crazy. I feel like one of those people. There's a dude that on I think he's on YouTube or Instagram or something that he'll listen to somebody for the first time and like kind of he'll just react to it. I feel like that person when I hear it, I'm just like I don't know what else to do. It's great.
Is it hardcore Keem?
It's dustcore, is what it is. Is it what?
is.
Oh yeah, hardcore. Yeah, that's his name. Yeah, hardcore. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I can't. I'm trying to. I would have to listen to that about 40 times. Like not all of it. I would have to pause it and then go back and listen to that 30 seconds 40 times. You know what I mean? Just like there's so much going on, but you guys have it down to like a science, I guess. Your own band science that in counting. There's math going on in there. I don't know what's going on. Harmon, what do you?
Oh, there's absolutely math for sure.
I mean, just,
Math does not evade us.
it's just like it's the same tempo, but then all of a sudden it slows down a lot, and he's just. I don't know what else to say about this stuff. I really don't. I'm just kind of.
Neither do we.
It's terrific. It's on point. I mean, I would probably like. I don't know what I would do if I saw this live. I would hold on to Harmon and be like, hold me.
We'd all give you a big hug. Don't worry.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Probably break me in half if he did. Harmon, what's your? You remember that 420 thing you put on Instagram of you lifting, and then it was 418. I told you you were.
Well, I just did that today.
Then it was 425, so you gained. I was
Well,
he's a big weightlifter, and I make fun of him all the time about it.
yeah, it's just a progressive training method, but that's what I squatted today. I didn't get a chance to post it yet.
Oh, that was
but
a
that's-
squat.
Yeah, 420 for 5 sets of 3.
I squatted
so-
today, but it wasn't
Nice, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm into powerlifting myself. Dude, I'm all about the squats, bro.
Oh, nice. I think I just added all you guys, so that's why I have all that stuff on my page. And
It's
That's all.
overwhelming at times. It really is.
yeah, nah,
Yeah, dude, follow me. I'll follow you right back.
nice.
We'll try to keep each other's progress.
Barry's a huge gym guy.
Okay.
Barry, you look very tall. Are you a very tall gentleman?
6'1".
I'm taller than you.
Hey, Scott, you should post that picture I sent. You were standing in that guy's yard.
Oh
the
yeah,
other
that
day.
was me. That was. Harmon thought it was.
There's a
funny.
big
Harmon
There's a
went
big
trick-or-treating.
skeleton. It was probably like I think it was like 20 foot tall skeleton.
Well, I mean,
Mhm.
the height was right. for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah. No, everything was right from the physique to the frame. That
Well, I
was
mean,
you.
that's. I was called Tree in middle school. I don't. Some dude that then he became my bully, and it's I don't know whatever happened to him, but I didn't like it.
Wow.
Question for you guys.
Okay.
What do you guys listen to, like currently?
Hip hop. Oh, them. Okay.
Not you.
Well, hip hop is one of them for me. Like the band that I'm currently listening to at the moment, Polyphia, because their album just came out, which was amazing.
Yes.
And then I kind of listen to most styles of music. Like if you were listening to my playlist, you'd have like Jadakiss come on, then you'd have Shadow of Intent come on right after, then you'd
Yeah.
have August Burns
Okay.
Red, then it's go to my Christian rap music. It's then I got some country music because my wife put me on the some country music.
Sorry to hear that.
So I'm not the biggest country fan, but like there's some country pop songs that I like here and there. But at the moment, Polyphia, Brand of Sacrifice, Shadow of Intent, this female rapper called AI The Anomaly, and I want to say Jadakiss and Bizzle. Those are the artists that are like currently circling my playlist at the moment.
Nice.
That's awesome. What about you guys? Either or. How about
can
Witty?
go
What
next.
you got on your thing, Witty? On your
What do you got, Woody? Come on.
So I'm on a kick right now for like I can't describe the genre, but like it's I'm listening to Bad Omens, Rain City Drive, and this band called Loveless because I want to start writing music like that. Like I love that type of music like that. Like forget what is it? I don't even know what the genre is.
I don't
It's
know.
like primarily singing, but it's got like a heavier like instrumental part to it.
Mm.
But that's like the stuff I like try to like sing to and practice vocals to. But the stuff I'm listening to right now, like new stuff that came out, like new Make Them Suffer is like really good. Love all the heavy stuff like Slaughter to Prevail, Lorna Shore, all that stuff. And pretty much primarily that. I mean, I like listening to old Devil Wears Prada, old bands, all the good stuff. Because we kind of like to make fun of Mike's voice because it's absolutely horrendous. But
Oh man.
What do you got, Brandon? He's thinking hardcore on this question. Here. Deep thought
Nah,
for a
dude, I'm
while
just
here.
like, I'm
it's
like
like
doing
Diamonds
the-
to Dust.
yeah, exactly.
That
Diamonds to
Dust
Dust.
is awesome.
That's one of my main listens. Yeah, I'm just like pacing nervously, stroking my beard and my hair. I don't know,
That's what
but
I do. That
that's
sometimes too.
my version of that. Okay, so yeah, to be completely honest, I haven't been listening to music much. I throw on the radio, and when I do, I'll put on like 87.9 or 88.9, which for us is like the classical music. And I don't mean to say that to be all like,
symphony. Stuff.
yeah,
Right?
not necessarily singing like instrumental stuff, but that's kind of just background noise. But I'll put on the light channel where it plays a lot of 80s stuff. I love the 80s stuff, dude. Like the 80s killed it, bro. Like the 80s was where the music was at. And if you don't know that, like look into the 80s, bro. Like Van Halen and all these singer-songwriter dudes and shit, like Michael Jackson, all those dudes, that was fucking music. And that's the shit that's been inspiring me. Oh, I apologize.
I weren't cursing, Brandon.
I apologize. I apologize. But I'm passionate about it. You know what I mean? The 80s, like it just brings it out of me.
Astley.
Yeah, Rick. Oh, forget about it. I mean, dude, all these guys, they're phenomenal. So, yeah, looking at that kind of stuff, it's tremendous.
Since you mentioned Michael Jackson, I've got to explain this now. I don't think Barry and Whitty were on yet, but I have to explain what this is because Pale is kind of new to the show here. I can't take him off the wall because it's a marionette and he's already tangled. I just don't want it'll be way worse. Actually, I can zoom in on him. I'll do that. So this is behind this. Okay, so when I was in I think 8th grade, which was eons ago, we were French class. We were tasked with the with making marionettes. That was our class project, right?
Mm-hmm.
So his hair's a little bit messed up, but you kind of get. He kind of looks like Carol Burnett a little bit. But my idea was my marionette. I'll make Michael Jackson. Well, this is what came out.
Not even close, but
No, I mean,
Oh man.
I'm kind of proud of it, honestly. I mean,
I thought it was Chucky from the background.
that's,
I was like,
so I renamed it. His name is Pale Jackson.
yeah.
Oh, wow.
I thought it was Chucky for real. I was like, why would you get a
It could be
Chucky
any
doll?
number of well, I had a band on from France, and they said it looked like the guy from Mask, that movie Mask. You know, the guy with the messed up face.
Yeah,
Eric Stoltz.
yeah. Okay, I see it.
Just look up Eric Stoltz. You know what I'm talking about. This guy with he was. I guess the real guy was born that way, but Eric Stoltz played that guy in the movie Mask.
Yeah,
Not Mask. That was Jim Carrey. But no, Mask. You know, it was. I didn't hear it until they said it. But he does very, very much. It's between that and Carol Burnett.
it's the red curly hair. I think it's a My Buddy / Chucky doll. That's,
I mean,
I had the My Buddy. I remember
Yeah.
those. Those were
Oh,
demonic.
those are creepy. Yeah,
After I
creepy.
introduced him to the show, to the French, I put a bunch of multiple choice questions on Instagram of people that he looks like, and there's a guy that plays violin in Arcade Fire, and that one got a lot of votes. If you look up that, I can't remember his name, but they look a lot alike, Pale Jackson and the guy from Arcade Fire that plays violin.
Awesome.
Carol Burnett won on Facebook. On
We'll
Facebook.
look into it.
Carol Burnett. Yeah, don't look at Carol Burnett. Though. I mean that because she's right there. Pale Jackson is he's hooked to the wall because, like I said, he's very tangled. I tried to untangle him, and I ended up having to had to cut the string off of this arm. So that one just a
Like it just dangles.
it's just for
Yeah.
show, just for show. Yeah. Just to
I
even out
love
the other
it.
side, and then
It's beautiful.
this one's hooked to this nail up here. So I mean, he's all over the place. But he's here when I don't have a co-host. You know what I mean? So
There you go.
Pale Jackson.
That's your day one right there.
Well, I mean, I don't look up to him or anything, but I mean, he looks up to me. You know, he wants to have a podcast of his own one day. I don't know.
No.
Let's listen to The Creed of Blasphemy.
Yes.
Now, this one's difficult to say, but I did write a song a while back called Blasphemous, which is very difficult to say, especially at an open mic or something. You know, but what's this song about? Is it country?
Yeah. It's
I haven't
country.
even heard this song yet.
I haven't heard this song yet.
What?
I don't think I have.
What are you talking about? You know what? You'll hear it for the first time today then.
There you go. Let it rip.
Really
Creed of
funny,
Blasphemy, brought to you by Diamonds to Dust.
Oh man.
Brought to you by the clueless bassist who has no idea what the song
Is that what we're
is.
going with?
Well, it's like also everybody pull out a dictionary because you will need it to interpret the lyrics for this song. You know?
Oh, this
Absolutely.
one. Okay.
Can you send me the lyrics? I need you to send me the lyrics. Honestly.
Webster's provided with every topic.
Okay. In my defense,
Uh-huh.
all up until like a month before we release an album or any sort of EP, the song names are not what they are now. So like the song names were like Flip Flop, Bottled Water.
Thank you for bringing this up. Thank you for bringing this up. We
Yes,
have
yes, this is
keyboard,
very
flip flops, bottle water, sweatpants.
Sweat
Yeah.
What else? Yeah.
Sweatpants.
These are the
Sweatpants,
working
and then,
titles.
Okay.
the working titles.
What's this one called?
Oh, wait, Bible course coming out. Get ready for that.
Bible core.
Yeah. Get ready for Bible core.
Is that
Yeah.
that's a subgenre of dustcore, right?
Yep.
It is for sure. Yeah, we're pioneering a new wave. So
Yeah.
So this is Diamonds to Dust with sweatpants, right? Is that what I'm supposed to say?
yes.
No,
Was this
it's
one?
not, it's not, it's
No,
not,
this one
it's
was just
This one was flip
This is
flops.
this is Creed of Blasphemy.
This
Okay.
Flip flops. Flip flops.
Flip flop. Why was it called flip flop, Woody?
Because Barry looked down because he always wears flip flops, and that's what he called it.
Seriously? Are you wearing flip flop now?
And Survivor's Torment was bottled water. That's why. That's why I remember that.
That's what you
No,
should
no, yours was bottled water.
You should have sent me the names like that. Instead of this. Nobody needs to know. I'll figure it
Nah,
out.
we got to give it official title.
I'll figure it out
can't just-
eventually.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, we're just setting up for all the preamble for whenever we do interviews. So
Yeah.
let's,
thank you.
without
Thank you.
further ado, let Creed of Blasphemy rip.
Flip flop. Right. Here we go.
All right, flip flops. Let it go.
I love this song. I don't know what to say other than phenomenal. You know, and Pale Jackson, he's very very terrified of me right now because I've punched him several times. There's nothing in here to punch. You know, like there's all music equipment in here, and I don't want to mess anything up other than Pale. You know, he's disposable at this point.
He's just scared.
Very very good.
I think
Michael
that was
Jackson.
that's my favorite right there. That track is
Yeah, no, that's my favorite, Harmon. You can't.
Thank you.
No, it's too
Thank you,
late.
guys.
Yeah, well, that lead brought it together. Like that leads, I don't know. It's just the tone of that thing. It just that was it. That was it was really. I don't know. Like there's just certain things that like attract me to songs. And that lead caught me. That it was just the way it is with.
Well,
everything else.
it was meant to be mesmerizing. It was meant to be like mind control, you know. Like
I
that's
was-
it
stuck in your head. Like, dude, it's-
Yeah. Oh, it worked. So whatever you guys did, it worked. So keep it up.
I'm glad it works. That was
Yeah.
the thought behind
I'm
it.
a
That
Dustcore
would be
fan.
intense.
I am definitely a Dustcore fan after this. Hell yeah. Let's see. So I already talked about the Flaw Show. That's Saturday. It's at Clarksburg, at the Robinson Grand Theater in Clarksburg. If you're down this way, if you're not down this way, it's a fundraiser for the historic Clarksburg, West Virginia Cemetery Preservation Alliance. It's a very long title. He needs to change it. But it supports his cause, and it's a very good cause. If you're interested, I can send you some info about it on the website and all that good stuff.
I'm
I don't wanna
personally
talk
super
about
interested. If there's any charity events, anything like
it's a
that, if
very-
we're
very good
able
cause,
to
and
attend it, then
I'll
by all
talk to you
means.
guys. I'll talk to you guys after the live stream too about something that
Mhm.
it's not being announced until Saturday, so I can't announce it on the stream yet. But I'll talk to you a little bit about it.
Okay.
But next, let's see when's the 18th? Next
Next
Friday?
Friday.
Next Friday, the 18th. The band that we played at the beginning, Dragonfly Effect, will be on the show. Very excited about that. I believe they're out of Boston, which is close to you guys. Sort of, I guess. I don't know. I don't know how far it would be. But closer
4
than me.
hours.
Closer than me. I think about, but I don't know how much it would be. I'd have to look it up on the Google. But Dragonfly Effect on next Friday, the 18th. I don't know what time yet. And then I'm going to go to a couple shows on the 19th. I'll be at Morgan Canada show, Catatonia show, and then the band that we're going to play at the end of the show here in a second, Great American Ghost, is playing in Pittsburgh with 156 Silence, with Moment in Pompeii, a band I had on the show called Ire. They're going to be all playing that show on the 20th, so I'll be going up there, which is a Sunday show. So that's it. That's all I got to say about that. No, then I'll have Maintenance from Yonkers, New York, from up you guys' way. I'll have them on Thanksgiving Eve. The Thanksgiving Eve revelry. Right here. Right here, folks. You don't want to miss it. Or unless you have something else to do. Yeah. Hit subscribe. Hit subscribe. I'm trying to hit 300 by the end of the year. I'm at 263. I'd have to refresh the page, but I'm at 263. We can do this. We can do this, fam. I hate saying that's stupid. We could hit subscribe. Just or send it to your friends if you think they might like it, or even if you don't like it. Just hit subscribe anyway, and then just don't watch it ever again. I don't really care. Just hit subscribe. You know what I mean? Like, Do that for me. I mean, I look at these channels; they have like thousands and thousands and thousands of subscribers. Where are these people coming from? They don't jump on mine and subscribe. But the thing is, they say it constantly. You know, they have these things that come up on the screen. I hate it. You know, when I'm watching a video and all of a sudden it says subscribe. No, I don't want to. I don't know you. I don't know you at all. Why would I do that? Apparently, it helps. Something.
Oh, we support you, so that's all. that
Yeah.
matters, right?
And thank you guys very much for being on it. It's been a pleasure talking to you about. I don't know how to explain your music, but it's dustcore. We're gonna create that. It's
There
hashtag
you go.
dustcore. Put it everywhere. Slap it.
You know what? That's what we're gonna start using from now on. Dustcore.
Yes.
And you pioneered the trend, so congratulations.
I was a part of it. Harmon helped me. He helped me with the core of the dust, with quarrying the dust, or quarrying the dust. We did that. There's a lot of quarrying going on this way.
It's like
But
coining the dust.
yeah, so I'll be nervously emceeing the Flaw Show on Saturday. So think about me, pray for me, whatever you guys do.
Dude,
it's gonna be badass. I'm gonna be able to hang out with the band and stuff, and I won't have to introduce them, so I don't have to be nervous about that. You know,
don't be nervous.
Oh,
All around, just have a good time. Just have
I
a
was
good
thinking
time.
about wearing a suit. You know, like you ever seen a guy with a mohawk wearing a suit?
Do it.
Yeah, do it up.
I'm gonna be that guy. I think. You know, I have orange dress pants.
You will be that guy. 100%.
I wear orange dress pants with a suit jacket.
Mm-hmm.
So Harmon, are you coming down? Are you going to be able to make the trip? I made the trip up there. It's only fair. It's your turn. You know what I mean?
I
know
can't
you're not
confirm
gonna
that.
I can hear in your that you're not going to make it.
It's like, I can't confirm nor deny.
Yeah, I'll be there. I'll be there. I'll be there
Oh
in
my-
spirit.
Nobody's there in spirit. That's a figure of speech. Nobody's
We're all there in spirit. Stay confident. Put on that suit. Put on that suit. You know, look in the mirror and just have that confidence. That's you, bro.
I have to.
You got it.
I'm gonna have to come back up, Harmon. Yeah, I want to come up there and wring your neck. I don't know. I don't even know what that means.
Can you fit your hands around it?
Probably not.
That's what I thought. So
Me and Harmon are gonna fight on the
yeah.
air.
You do have a bigger wingspan than I do, so
I have a massive wings. I can reach the neighbor's window and knock on it right now. If
Yeah.
there wasn't a wall, if there wasn't a wall here, that's the only thing
Well, if you-
keeping me from doing that. Yeah,
I was
yeah,
gonna say if you reach the other way, you could
Yeah.
probably touch me from there.
yeah, that's what's up.
Mhm.
Guys, thank you so much for joining us. It was a fun show. I hope you had a good time. If you have 5 seconds, 5 minutes, something like that, I'll talk to you a little bit once I kill the live stream. I gotta
Yeah.
tell you about something that I can't.
Oh
say
yeah,
yet.
definitely.
But after Saturday, I will be able to say it, and viewers will know what that is. So
Mhm.
it's been so long since I've been able to, I can't talk about it, so I'll talk to the band when we're done. Anyway, I'm going to change the marquee from Diamonds to Dust to Dragonfly Effect, which will be episode 155 next Friday. So join us for that. I don't know what time. Probably 8, maybe 7, maybe 6. I don't know. I'll post it and find out from there. But to play us out of the show tonight is Great American Ghost. Very good band. I'll be seeing them on the what did I say? The 20th in Pittsburgh. Check them out. This is an older song by them. It's called Ann Arbor. Thanks, you guys. Good talking to you, and come back to the show sometime. Come back and join us.
Most definitely.
Let this tear me apart. Yeah. The distance in your eyes hangs like a nuisance. I asphyxiate and die, and every time you say you're proud of me, and I know that that's a lie. If you ever really loved me, you would know I had to go. All you ever really thought about was a life, a house as a home. Be safe, as I watch us completely away. Be safe, Let this tear me apart. Let this pull the air from my lungs. Let this stop me from being the person that I should become. The funny thing about this is the only thing I ever wanted was you. And now drown your sorrow and leave. Let this tear me apart. Let this pull the air from my lungs. Let this stop me from being the person that I should become. Let this tear me apart.